Distributed Message Service (DMS) for Kafka is a message queuing service based on Apache Kafka. It provides Kafka instances with isolated compute, storage, and bandwidth resources. This service is fully compatible with the open-source Kafka and allows you to quickly migrate your services to the cloud without any modification, reducing maintenance and usage costs. This video shows how to buy a Kafka instance. Before purchasing a Kafka instance, prepare the dependent resources as follows. First, Virtual Private Cloud (VPC). Second, Subnet. Third, Security Group. Fourth, to access a Kafka instance over a public network on a client, an IPv4 Elastic IP (EIP) is required. The number of EIPs must be the same as the number of Kafka instance brokers. Log into the DMS for Kafka console. Click Buy Instance to go to the purchase page. This video shows how to purchase a custom instance. Select the billing mode of the Kafka instance. Yearly monthly is a prepaid mode. Selecting Pay per Use to pay for the instance after using it. Select a region to deploy the Kafka instance. Resources are region-specific. Select a nearer region for low network latency and high access speed. Select AZs. An AZ is a physical region that uses independent power and networks. You are advised to select 3 or more AZs. Kafka instances do not support a selection of 2 AZs. SLA cannot be ensured in one AZ when it is faulty. Select a Kafka version. The version cannot be changed once the instance is created. Select a broker flavor. Broker flavors vary by TPS, maximum partitions, consumer groups, and the traffic limit. Specify brokers. A cluster instance requires at least 3 brokers. Specify the type and capacity of the disk to store Kafka data. The disk type cannot be changed and the disk capacity cannot be decreased once the Kafka instance is created. The storage space stores messages, replica messages included, logs, and metadata. Each Kafka broker reserves 33 GB space for logs and metadata. Disks are formatted when the instance is created. As a result, the actual available disk space is 93% to 95% of the total. Select a VPC, subnet, and security group. The VPC and subnet cannot be changed once the instance is created. Set the access mode. When plaintext access is enabled, clients access a Kafka instance without SASL authentication. When ciphertext access is enabled, clients access a Kafka instance with SASL authentication. To enable ciphertext access, specify a security protocol, SASL, or plain username and password. SASL/SSL uses SASL for authentication. Data is encrypted with an SSL certificate for high security transmission. SASL plaintext uses SASL for authentication. Data is transmitted in plain text for better performance. Auto indicates that the system assigns IP addresses from the subnet automatically. Select Manual to specify private IP addresses. Enable public network access so that the Kafka instance can be accessed over a public network on a client. Set the username and password used by the client to connect to the Kafka instance. Enable SASL plane to support both SCRAM SHA-512 and plane mechanisms. If this option is not selected, only the SCRAM SHA-512 mechanism is supported. Enter an instance name. You can use an enterprise project to centrally manage your cloud resources and members by project. Select the policy used when the disk usage reaches the threshold. The default capacity threshold is 95%. Automatically delete indicates that when the memory usage reaches the disk capacity threshold, messages can still be created and retrieved, but the earliest 10% of messages will be deleted to ensure sufficient disk space. This policy is suitable for scenarios where no service interruption can be tolerated. Data may be lost. Stop production indicates that when the memory usage reaches the disk capacity threshold, new messages cannot be created, but existing messages can still be retrieved. This policy is suitable for scenarios where no data losses can be tolerated. Production service may fail. Enabling Smart Connect creates two brokers and incurs additional fees. Smart Connect is used for data synchronization between heterogeneous systems. You can configure Smart Connect tasks to synchronize data between Kafka and another cloud service or between two Kafka instances. Automatic topic creation indicates that a topic will be automatically created when a message is produced in or consumed from a topic that does not exist. Tags are used to identify cloud resources. If you have multiple cloud resources of the same type, you can use tags to classify the cloud resources by dimension. Describe the instance. Check the specified configuration in Summary on the right. Click Confirm. Confirm the configuration again and check I have read and agree to the Huawei Cloud Customer Agreement and click Submit. It takes 3 to 15 minutes to create an instance. If the instance is created successfully, its status changes to running.